kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. It's Eckler again. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect. Set.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dumped out a wicked stiff arm.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 16 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Lamb will go in motion. A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Herbert off of play action. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. 3rd down and 10. Herbert going to change the play here.
Let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. And he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Here's Herbert. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one too low.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
What would look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
5-9, 5-9.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flushed out right. And it is caught. And he will be out of bounds here. What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers! Josh Palmer, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53.
Second down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the ball.
That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Prescott now on second down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Now receiver in motion left. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And quickly, they get to the line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 3rd and 20. Here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Hey, go Lion.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Touchdown! Darryl Parham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game planned for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, 45 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Hey, 47. Hey, 2-2.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Khalil Mack.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Herbert changing things up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 36-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
59, 59.
On second down, Eckler. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On first down, it's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to speed things up here. And now an audible here into something else. Running on first down, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Josh Palmer, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll be set up in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
47.
Here's Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Prescott. Looking downfield for Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard. 36 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Out of the gun, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Finds Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston, 34 yards. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 6-yard pickup.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Tony Pollard, 37 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. quick throw here to Johnston. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Hey, go Lion, go.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and the Cowboys are right back in this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Prescott now. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Ferguson. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 52 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Here we go, 46.
Now Dak. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Hey, Ram. 59.
Herbert now to throw. That is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brake.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Running right, it's Pollard. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And that's caught out wide by Cooks. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
We'll go orange.
Herbert going to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out. Herbert. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. One last throw here for Herbert. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.